This segment is sponsored by Mount Carmel Health System.
Get this, more than half of Americans' New Year's resolutions is to either lose weight or just become healthier. And a lot of times the trending or more popular methods just don't work. But don't worry, we're here today at Mount Carmel Health System to talk about the solutions they have to renew you. Joining us now, we have Dr. Marcus Miller and an amazing success story with Michelle. It's so nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
How are you, Dr. Miller?
Good, Cameron, you?
So first, what is bariatric surgery and why is it so beneficial?
Sure. So bariatric surgery is an opportunity for us as surgeons to impact patients' lives by changing the native stomach size and reducing intake, sometimes affecting the absorption of food in a healthy fashion to allow them to help with their weight loss.
And what makes someone a great candidate for this type of weight loss surgery?
So when we have patients in the office to talk about their options, one, we have to have seen some attempts in the past or non-surgical weight loss that hasn't worked for them, so prior diet attempts and what have you, but the patients have to have a BMI over 40 as one group of patients. If their BMI is above 35 but less than 40, they have to have one of 4 medical conditions associated with obesity, being diabetes, high blood pressure, sleep apnea, and heart disease. So that's the 2 groups of patients that we'll offer surgical intervention for and that are candidates for the surgery.
And Michelle, you ended up being a great candidate for this. What was the turning point that made you decide to finally do this and reach your goal?
I was very uncomfortable just physically, and I was on 2 different blood pressure medications. I just wanted to change. I was 241 pounds at my heaviest, and I have lost over 100 pounds, over 75 inches throughout my entire body. And it has been a very long and intense journey, but it has been worth it.
Talk about your life right now, how different it is, how more positive it is with this new you.
I'm able to do some of the same things that I was able to do before. I can just do more of it.
Yeah.
So I can walk faster, I have better endurance and stamina. I'm able to skate. Also, a lot of these things are without pain. So it was very painful to do things, dance, run, any of those things. So
You were telling me off camera about all the rounds of golf you're about to do, so
Yes.
that has to be a blessing as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Dr. Mark is clearly an amazing success story with the weight loss surgery, but if someone's not a candidate for the surgery, are there other options available?
Sure. So Michelle is definitely a good example of someone who's embraced the bariatric lifestyle, made those good choices afterwards to be successful, and that's what it takes to be successful. It's not just the surgery, but it's the lifestyle that you engage in afterwards that allows you to do your thing. But for those patients who are not candidates for surgery, we do offer in the Mount Carmel program the medical arm of our weight management, which is medication application to help patients achieve some weight loss.
Michelle, for people watching, they saw your before and after pictures and they're going, I want that to be me. This is the year 2025. I want to renew myself. What would you tell them if they're kind of hesitant about making that decision?
it's really not about being perfect. It's about being consistent.
That's good.
And so I try to tell people you don't either win or fail. You either win or you learn. So every day I learn, am I a better version of myself? We also have support groups.
Wow.
And so I do monthly support groups twice a month. And there are people in there from pre-surgery and post-surgery, so we all share. I also really love Mount Carmel offers Berry Bash, so once a year we also get to come back here and celebrate our successes.
That's awesome. There's nothing stopping people watching right now that you've inspired. Dr. Miller, how can they get a hold of your team and have the same success story as Michelle did?
Sure. So in our program, there's multiple ways you can be referred into our practice via your primary care doc. The online seminar, look up Mount Carmel Bariatric Surgery. There's an online seminar they can watch and provide information to get plugged into our program. Just call the office.
Dr. Miller, thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Cameron. Yep.
Michelle, congratulations.
Thank you.